This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutation, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Vanguard Bandits. In the last episode, we finally acquired the Ultragunner, but we were attacked by Faulkner and the new Prince Dyer, who has now become Emperor because of their father's death. Unfortunately, Dyer had been convinced by Faulkner that Sadira had something to do with his death, which is quite absurd, but apparently Faulkner has Dyer's ear, and now, even though we've got the Ultragunner, now Sadira is basically expelled from our country, so the only place to go next is towards old friends and allies that we'd formed bonds with earlier. We knew this was going to come around, folks, and so we got to find a new plan to beat Faulkner and get back to what we're supposed to do. So before I do that, let's go to interviews before we figure out what to do next. Ooh, man. Sadira's lovey-dovey with me! Okay, anyway. Sadira is not like talking trash and stuff, is she? Because I totally slap her around as she is. Alright. Ultragunner's wonderful ATAC bastion. Will you take me on a ride for it today? Oh, well, maybe play your cards right, baby. A foolish boy Dyer is. Awful grades in school he receives. And yet he's going to become Emperor? Oh, boy. Alright. Or, I mean, he was going to become Emperor. I mean, I guess he is. You know what I mean. But, it's not looking good for... Basically, I doubt we have a base of operations to go back to, so, you know. I think Claire has a difficult time distinguishing between flirtation and flaunting herself. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. I'm pretty stupid about that stuff, too. It's plain to see that Princess Sadira is troubled by what has happened to her brother, Prince Dyer. Yes, I'd agree. Alright. Anyway. Okay, let's check out the briefing. Stell Mountain. I think... Have we been to this map? I don't think so, actually. Or I don't remember it. Did Faulkner pursue us? Are these Imperial troops? No way, Bastion. We totally would have detected them behind us. This is like an ambush. In my daddy's country, too. It seems like we're just traveling from one ambush to another. I wish your father were here to help. Yeah, you wish, ask, and you shall receive, I guess. Let's fight this ambush we've gotten as we're on our way to Nordilain to meet Claire's dad. A bit inconvenient for us, but we got like the most powerful ATAC in the game. It'll be easy. What? It's not the Imperial Army, it's the Kingdom Army. Uh-oh. Has the Kingdom formed an alliance with your father, Claire? Commander Galvus, the Grimminders have arrived just as the report said they would. Arrest them! Wait, Galvus is around here somewhere? I guess he'll appear here in a second, right? Because, yeah, he's not actually there. Alright, so obviously, as much as you can tell, this is just the first part of the fight. Obviously, there's more to come, but let's check out our characters. Let's see, we've got 3 Kingdom units and glaives. Let's see, stats. Pretty even for the most part. Mainly got agility and power. They got mainly ice attacks, so nothing we can't handle. And 2 Kingdom units and high Azurans with Fazuz, which they have the old vine, which means they have wind attack. So that's pretty average too. Got more base than anything. So HP. They've got, yeah, most of the wind abilities. Not all of them, but a good deal of them, so I have to be careful about that. Alright. Oh, let's see. Units, let's see, everyone's level 20. I'd like Hallett to get to level 20, maybe everyone another level if we can. Not too psyched on, or not too worried either way. Let's see. Looks like this map's kind of cut off by half, so we don't have a lot of squeeze room, but I think we should be fine. Might be some movement issues, but other than that, let's see. Doing good. And objective, like always, annihilate the enemy. The objective almost never changes, really, when you think about it. Let's see, what level is Sadira? Is she 22 or? Yeah, I have to be careful about what. I've been slightly building Sadira a bit incorrectly. Although with 1 more level, she should be fine. Mainly the reason I say incorrectly is because I haven't unlocked her final ability yet. She's got 1 more ability to unlock, but yeah, it's not Wind Strike. That's pretty good ability. But oh, I didn't think we got a lot of movement room. Huh. I guess maybe it's just because of her, the unit she's in, but alright. Actually, do we want to move? away from everything. Well, it'll at least give some room for everyone else to kind of move around in. Alright, put Franco in. And I've almost thought about deciding to put them back in their old suits, but for now we'll just leave them as is. Mainly because I almost never, when I played this game before, I would always leave units in their same ATACs except for a few exceptions. So it's a nice, it's an interesting change of pace for me to actually play the game slightly different than what I usually do. The long thrust seems egregious. And nothing we can't handle. Uh-oh. Oh well, at least with Claire's gonna be able to attack from behind. Just don't want to take too much of a hit before we actually fight the actual enemy of this stage. I think we should be fine though. These units really aren't that big of a threat. I can try to avoid. All right, nice. Numbers not doing too bad against me today. At least that's what it seems like. Oh yeah, turbulence. That's not 24%. Oh well, I dodged that one attack, so I guess it can't be too annoying. Nice. All right. Guess we could just keep ganging up on this dude. All right, let's get some Halleck in here to cause some trouble. Wow, I'm surprised she hit with how little percent she had. I guess it works both ways. Although I'd rather prefer to hit on the high chances and miss on high chances than the other way around. Even if it works in my favor, you know what I mean? Better dodge on 19%. Alright, should we move that just so Claire can get in? Probably should. I'm gonna get back attack, but I'll be fine. There we go. Actually, do we want to move Bastion too? Nah, I'll probably be fine as is. Let's see. Let's just do this one. Yeah, that's pretty good. Solid attack. Yeah, I don't mind her getting some experience. Because everyone's at their pretty appropriate levels for the most part, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, let's get Claire to get some damage. Yeah, I thought that was going to happen. I wonder when the other units are going to arrive, though. You know they're going to. Yeah, she still should defend. Didn't really raise her agility for the most part. Oh, I could just attack. Nah, in the end, they would just attack her from behind, so. Other than that, I'm trying to think any other strategy I need to let you know about, but not really. I mean, even when the other units are going to pop in, it's not really something I need to worry about. Oh, nice. And we've already earned Bastion's final ability, so we can build him however we want after this fight. But really, I think it's a pretty solid to just keep him. Oh, right. Oh, that's right. There's a mill all ran around there. All right, I'll just have her sit here then. So let Cecilia get the kill there. Nice. Just keep working on them. Yeah, sorry, Kingdom guys. I know I'm technically your long-lost king or something like that, but you are attacking me. Uh-oh. The Imperial Princess and the boy who claims to be the prince. I knew he was going to come eventually. Isn't that Commander Galvis? I swore I'd find you, and now... What? That white ATAC! Is it the Ultragunner? Impossible! Yarr. Ultragunner can only be controlled by a special person of royal blood. Is the boy truly the prince? Don't be fooled, Gallus. They must be using some new type of Imperial technology to operate the Ultragunner. Yeah, because there's mechs in this world. Yeah, that's it. That's impossible, Ganlin. Now, listen to me, Galvus. This is all part of the plan. If you let them trick you into thinking otherwise, then the kingdom is doomed. But technology could be advanced enough to circumvent Ultragunner security systems. Do you fight the Imperial Army? Now you have one. How dare you claim to be the Prince of the Kingdom, you insolent brat? Yeah, that's it. That'll work. How dare you pretend to be allied with the kingdom, you traitorous pig. Alright, now we got to deal with the other units. Alright, let's see. Galvus has appeared, level 22, so he's on par with the rest of us. And is Sarada, the Darkblade and the Kunzite. So yes, he is high-powered base. That is what we have to watch out for, just like before. Let's see, Ganlin is in his Y-Bond with his Dragon Tail and a Ruby, so he also has fire abilities. Not as many as Galvus, but he's pretty average, or his stats are pretty straightforward, except for maybe not very good dex or power, but overall still a threat. So we got another Hyzuran and 3 more Glaze with the same stats as the ones already on the field. So, alright. I think we should be fine though. Let's see. Yeah, gotta be careful of that. And Claire keep using our high attacks. Don't want our FP to get full too quickly. Good. with Cecilia being the vector bond or veccord bond or whatever it's called, her HP is never going to be that high. So, I mean, you could build a vector bond with high base, but that's not really how you should build them, though. And get Franco the kill. I guess technically you don't need to full-on hit, but, you know. Alright. I'll move him here. That sounds like a good idea. Give Halleck the kill for that. Hopefully she gains a level from that, but we'll see. There we go. Probably won't. Probably still need to do it a couple more. Yeah, get a couple more kills. Like I said, our levels are pretty good, so I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, might as well hit the ones that are like right in front of us. Oh, man, that's... Oh, well, whatever. I pressed the button too quickly. Oh, wow. I keep forgetting Cecilia has pretty good, agility. Do we want to move too far, though? I'm kind of waiting for the other units to see what they're going to do. Oh, God. Ow. The problem, like I said, the problem with her suit is that she can barely take any good hits, so you have to. The problem with that is you have to basically hope that odds are working with you in that case. It sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. Nice, good job, Franco. Yeah, what's it over here? Okay. Now it's just keep building it pretty even for the most part. Yeah, basically Ganlin and Galvus are going to be the biggest threats here, so... I'll admit that as tough as the main kingdom path can be, this one can be kind of tough too, just because of like, we don't have a lot of people to work with, so it's tough trying to, I'd rather have his FP low if he's going to waste his turn doing that. Oh dear. Hopefully this old lady's got a few tricks up her sleeve. Whew. Alright, good. Come on, game! Alright, whatever. Anyway, we'll just finish getting off now. Well, maybe. I don't know if I have just do all the damage to him. Yeah. I'm amazed you managed to maintain the charade of loyalty this long, Ganlin. Shut up, boy! I am the Prince, Ganlin. Can you not see the Ultragunner with which I fight you? Of course I see it, fool! What's this? Are you experiencing a rare moment of honesty? Now that I've lost contact with the Empire, I have no choice but to make my home in the kingdom. If you are revealed to be the prince, I'll be convicted for my mutinous behavior. I can't have that. So you are a traitor and a coward. Could you be any more worthless as a human being, Ganlin? I know that my life is more valuable than yours, boy. I assume that's supposed to be a stutter, but I'm not sure. I want to mess with ooh, can we finish him off? No. It's because she's kind of weak when you think about it. Well, at least she won't have to worry about being attacked for a bit. Oh, nice. Okay, good. Yeah, let's get Claire in there. Start wailing on him, too. Claire bomb. Yeah. I'm trying to remember if, ooh. I keep trying to think of if Claire has any special attacks that I need to be worried about. Or, you know. Like that I need to focus on to get from her, but I don't think so. I was about to say 15%. Come on, game. Cecilia's built specifically for this reason to survive crap like that, you know? Oh, that will... Yeah, Franco will take the hit, but it'll put at least Galvus on ice. Alright. Who do we want to... I don't want to be good. Let's get rid of Ganlin. What? Oh, come on, man. It's because he has reflect attack. God damn it. He has 100... you know, it's worked in my favor. I can't... Ooh. Alright. No, it helped me in one fight. I can't complain. Not really. This is not the last of me. I will not rest until I defeated you. Ah! Yeah, I wonder if his speech is supposed to be, if it's supposed to be, what's the word? Like a speech impediment or something like that. That's good. Yeah, okay. Oh, anyway, finish that off. Nah, we don't want to finish him off yet. Actually, would that finish the fight? I'd hate to, like, have it be finished already, you know what I mean? Because I want to get the experience for everyone else. That's the problem, is figuring out which, when you can, like, kill off a main dude and not have the fight be over, you know what I mean? I'm extremely confused by what has taken place here today. Ganlin told me that the boy was a fraud, yet he controls the Ultragunner. How is that possible? I hope he survives until I'm able to determine the truth. Okay, so we can't kill him off without worry. Nice. Okay. Keeping her even will be good for me. I don't know why I'm doing that. I hardly ever use that ability. Since it's randomized, it's hard to make use of that ability to its fullest. And it really kind of didn't work in my favor because it moved him right in front of Cecilia, who could have possibly gotten more back attack damage. Other than that, other than getting those two big dudes out, I think we're good. Levels are pretty solid. Like again, Halleck. If Halleck could gain one more level, I'd be round as a pound. My pound. I don't think that worked as well as I thought it would. Yeah, let's just start focusing our attacks on these guys. Almost at full. Gotta be careful. Better go ahead and just, Oh yeah, I forgot. You know what? I completely forgot that I had a holy heal or whatever it is. But it costs so much AP or whatever it is that that's almost, you hardly ever want to use it, you know. All right, we'll give that kill to. Can I hit anyone else from here that isn't him? Yeah, sure. If anything, that should give Halleck another level, because she got a lot of experience from that one. Ah, there we go. Now everyone's up to speed. I like where my odds are going. on any move, he does it. Well, except for a regular attack or whatever. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, we're good. Cecilia's going to take a bit of a morale hit because of all the damage she took, but we're not doing that type of ending anyway, so... Okay. How come... Actually, I'm wondering why... Oh, it's because I don't have the stone yet. I was about to say, why didn't Cecilia have somersault yet? But it was like, oh right, we don't have the level 4 stone yet, so never mind. I was like, I could swear I built her stats just good, well enough to get her final ability. Alright. And with one more level, we'll be able to get Princess Sadira her final attack. We should be able to gain one more level before the end of the game, so. Alright, anyway, they're all dead. Yay for murder! It sounds like my little girl has been very busy since she left here. I hope that's the voice I gave before. It's been a few weeks. So, like, is it okay if we hang out here for a little while, Daddy? Of course, Claire. I promised Sadira my cooperation, didn't I? As long as you and your friends are here, Claire, I'm not going to allow anyone in this country. Anyone. Thank you, Duke Logan. I knew it was a wise decision to seek out on your help when we embarked on this adventure. Stop it, Princess Sadira, before you make me blush. I think it would take much more than a compliment to make you blush, Duke Logan. I could chat with you all evening, but I'm sure you're all more than ready for some rest. Totally ready. Xian, could you maybe prepare a few guest rooms? I have already prepared chambers for each of your friends, Miss Claire. You're like always one step ahead of me, Xian. Can you show them to their rooms? Of course. This way, please. I keep changing his accent, too. A moment! That ain't a JRPG without that, right? My father was killed in his sleep, brutally murdered. Yeah, he did some bad things in his life, so I don't know if we should feel that bad for him. And now I am a fugitive from my own country, suspected of plotting the crime. My brain-dead brother is being... I don't know why she just blatantly calls her brother brain-dead. My brain-dead brother is being blatantly manipulated, but is too dim to realize it. And that bastard Faulkner seems to have all but taken over the Empire. All this has happened despite my best efforts to stop the war. What a failure I am. My life is disintegrating before my eyes, and I'm powerless to stop it. Sadira! You like to talk on roofs like every other JRPG protagonist? Hello, Bastion. Is everything alright? Of course, Sadira. I only came here to speak with you, if you don't mind. Certainly, Bastion. You know how much I enjoy your company. I've caused you so much trouble. I've even made you an exile from your own nation. I'm so sorry. It isn't your fault, Bastion. I believe that Faulkner would have done this even if we had never met. Your presence merely set events into motion sooner than they would have occurred otherwise. I suppose that's true. Sadira. Yes? I am grateful to you for all the help and support you've given me. You knew that the helping me find the Ultragunner would be dangerous, yet you did it without hesitation. I can't express my thanks to you with mere words, Sadira. If only you could see into my heart. Oh, Bastion, if only you would come to me and take me in your arms and kiss me softly. Wow, the princess is quite a romantic for being only, like, what, 16? Oh, wait, she is a teenager. I guess that makes sense. Never mind. Carry on. I am of the kingdom and you are of the empire. Why did you help me when I am considered your enemy? Because you had the hots for me, wasn't it? Because I judge each person I meet as an individual, not a stereotype. Nice dodge there, Gary. I mean, Sadira. I determined long ago that there are good people and there are good people and bad ones in both the kingdom and the empire. And as for you, Bastion, I've grown to trust you more than anyone else in my life. You're so wonderful. Could you repeat that, Sadira? Your voice trailed off. Yeah, you're royalty. You're always so confident, yet for some reason, all of a sudden, you're so meek. You heard me, Bastion. Now get over here and kiss me, you fool. Sadira. What's wrong with you, Bastion? Can't you see how I feel? Whoa! Dude, Bastion's a dude. You need to tell him these things. You can't just suppose it. Besides, didn't you think that maybe Cecilia had her arms around him earlier? What are you angry about, Sadira? Never mind, Bastion. Just go away. Leave me alone. So, basically, there's two. If you want to improve Sadira's morale with Bastion, which in my case, I'm already pretty much maxed out with it. But if you're having trouble maxing out her morale, ask her to... If I remember correctly, you need to ask her what's wrong. If you just want to keep it as is, I think... Am I mixing this up? I might be, actually. Because one answer basically decreases her morale, and the other one improves her morale because of like what you asked her to. Crap, no. You know what? I'm going to ask her what's wrong. Why not? That's probably going to piss her off, but yeah. I just know one answer does the other, but right now my brain shut off and I forgot my research, so... Alright, anyway. Please tell me what's wrong. Please tell me what's wrong, Sadira. I'm worried about you. You're worried about me? I'm worried you might do something foolish because of all the trouble I've caused you. I would never harm myself, Bastion. I might be depressed, but I'm not so foolish just to throw my life away. Yeah, just because people have a crappy day doesn't mean they have depression all of a sudden. It just means they're in a bad mood for a while. I'm glad to hear that, Sadira. Life is a precious gift and not a burden, as some people think it to be. What will you do now, Sadira? I don't have many options, frankly. I have to make my foolish brother see the truth. I have to put an end to Faulkner's evil. And after that... You mean after all this madness has come to an end? Well, the first thing I'd like to do is, well, I'd like to embark on a well-deserved vacation. Just me and you. Excuse me? You meant all of us, didn't you? That was a good one, Sadira. You really had me going, wow. Bastion's kind of a JRPG idiot. Oh wait, most JRPG protagonists are kind of stupid because, whoa, or is it, what's the term? Ooh, weird drama, high school hijinks, possible romance. Yeah, sometimes they just drag it out, like almost unnecessarily, and you're like, ah, oh, come on. Anyway, sorry. That's my issue with like shonen and anime in general. So, no, Bastion, I wasn't joking. I meant what I said. Oh, crap! I feel like an idiot. No. I didn't mean to embarrass you. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm so sorry. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry, Sadira. I have the same feelings for you. I just didn't have the bravery to express them. Oh wow! Apparently he does like her with that. And once we brought this war to an end, I'd very much like to see where our hearts take us. Would you? When I started this crusade, it was to gain revenge for my father and to bring peace to the continent. That has changed, Sadira. I'm still fighting for those things, but most importantly, I'm fighting for you. And I'm fighting for you, Bastion. Together we will win. Good night, Sadira. With any luck, I will dream of you. Good night, Bastion. Huh, he just kind of throws on the charm all of a sudden, despite being kind of an idiot about it earlier. Wow. I told him how I feel, and he feels the same way. This is wonderful. You go, girlfriend. Claire? Claire, what are you doing here? And what do you mean? I mean, like, I can't believe that you finally told Bastion that you dig him. Let's go on a trip, Bastion. Just like you and my just me and you and my lingerie. Okay, that's kind of funny. I don't know why. That line is funny for some reason. Just me and you and my lingerie. Wow, Claire apparently can put on the sexy when she wants to. You were totally blatant. I loved it. So where are you and Bastion going to take your vacation? And why do I have the feeling you won't be getting any rest? Ha 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 ha. You hid behind the door and listened to our car conversation? Well, duh. I wanted to see if Bastion would make the moves or not. What? Not only are you rude, you're a nervous pervert as well. Hey, you should be thanking me. I'm the one who told him that he should come up here and cheer you up. But, like, who cares about that? What matters is you and Bastion are totally a power couple now. The prince and the princess, it's so romantic and cliched. It's just too way perfect. I can't stand it. Ah, the shippers out there are going to be having a field day. Aren't you being a bit hasty, Claire? We haven't even kissed yet. And what if he decides that we should just remain friends? Like, whatever. He's totally yours, Sadira. Stick a fork in him, because he's done. Now let's go break into my daddy's liquor cabinet. It's time to celebrate. I don't think that's a very good idea. And she drags her in there. By the way, that's still, even if you just decide to leave, well, I might show it in maybe a bonus episode, or maybe when I do the kind of alternate ending to the Empire Path. But it's kind of funny when you basically say, alright, Sadira, let's leave. And by the way, this conversation here does not indicate that you have hit that ending. All that means is that you've chosen that decision. I think it's either the next battle or the battle afterwards that sets the final last couple missions into action, but we'll get to there whenever it comes up. Sadira, you don't look well. Are you feeling ill? Did you have a difficult time sleeping? There was so much noise coming from your room. I thought that you might be having a nightmare. I'm fine, Bastion. Just a little groggy, that's all. Sadira, I think it's a miracle that you can even stand up. Like, I've never even seen my daddy drink as much as you did last night, and he's a 300-pound beast. It's all your fault, devil spawn. By the way, I assume she has a hangover. What are they whispering about?
Good morning, everyone. We've received a report late last night that the Empire has launched a full-scale attack against the kingdom.
Faulkner is making his move.
The Imperial Army is also using a new type of ATAC which we've never seen before. The new ATAC seems like it was designed not only to destroy enemy ATACs, but to kill their pilots.
No, I ordered it destroyed.
Faulkner obviously chose not to heed your orders, Princess Sadira, and you aren't the princess anymore, by the way, so why am I still calling you that?
What do you know about this ATAC?
Its name is Sharking. It was built by Maddox, the Empire's chief engineer. It was indeed designed to kill enemy pilots and make this war even more senseless than it already is. When I heard of Sharking, I told Faulkner and Maddox to destroy the prototype at once.
Just because they destroyed it doesn't mean they couldn't make any more mechs similar to it, you know?
But it seems as if Faulkner ordered Maddox to hide the prototype instead.
It's not a prototype any longer. At least a dozen of them have seen along the kingdom's border. I don't think I gave him such a gravelly voice. I think it's more deep like this.
They couldn't have produced that many ATACs so quickly. Faulkner has been secretly building them.
The Imperial Army used a squadron of Sharkings to reclaim Erba Castle from the kingdom. Most of the kingdom's forces have been forced to retreat into Avalon, as they are unable to fight the Sharkings.
Wow, without Bastion being there, they basically get overwhelmed by the new units.
The kingdom is all but lost.
Faulkner won't stop at the kingdom, Princess. He will attempt to conquer every country in the continent.
And with those Sharkings, he could very well succeed.
Excuse me, Duke Logan. You have another report?
Yes, sir. Our scouts have sighted an Imperial ATAC squadron marching across our border.
They've come here already?
Those scouts also report sightings at least 2 of the new pilot-killing ATACs in the squadron.
Damn you, Faulkner. Duke Logan, I'm going to stop those Sharkings from taking another step into your nation.
That's a fine idea, Sadira, but how about allowing us to come with you? You seem a bit tipsy at the moment.
Indeed, we must all fight. We have brought this danger in Nordilain, and now we shall remove it.
Let's hurry.
Daddy, I'm going with them.
Be careful, Claire. Stay clear of the Sharking unit until you have some idea of their strength.
Wow. Looks like we've got another, the new troops on our hands like we did in the kingdom. And it's going to be a bit more difficult with only 6 units, so.
There they are. I see them.
Oh boy. Alright. Ooh, we got a new shop and everything, so. What's our time at? We've gone over a bit, so I'll talk about the next episode. So, we fought the kingdom units and maybe confused Galvus into not sure what to truly believe in because of what Ganlin has told him. We've also found out that perhaps Sadira and Bastion has formed a tryst of mutual benefit as well as a physical benefit. Will it go where it's obviously intending to, or will it be changed due to the onset of the war? Well, find out if we survive the sharking attack in the next episode of Vanguard Bandits. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.